Hey gang, we're going to do one more bucket here. So sometimes when you put the pipe in, it's difficult to get in. I'm going to show you one other trick that I used on my last batch that I didn't show on my previous video. So in this video we're going to use these are from Granger, 3MPL8 is the part number. This is a 50 pack. So you see it's 3/4 OD, 1 1/8 ID. Works great for 1/2 inch PVC. So there's, I don't know, about 5 inches or so cut off. Yeah, a little over 5 on there. It's not critical. It's just tailored to your system. I can trim this. I just cut something off, but I'm going to show you one thing that I've done before in the past here. I've got a little grinder over here, and let's come on over here and turn the sucker on. We're going to take a little edge off of this thing and make sure there's nothing back here or kill somebody. Myself. Not really. Okay. Anything else back there? Falling back there? Yeah, I hadn't used this thing in a long time. Alright, so everything else free and spinning. Yeah, okay. Kick this puppy up. We're just gonna kind of trim off just a little bit of the edge here, just to give a little advantage to get it in there. So let me focus it here. You can see it's starting maybe to get a little bit. Yeah, there you go. See, it's getting a little taper on it. This is the trick. That's enough. Go with that. Alright, so we're going to put this aside for a moment. Get one of these guys out. Come on, focus, camera. Right here. One of these guys. Put that in real quick. It's in. There's a little lip on there. I probably should have trimmed that. I missed that. Anyway. Yeah, that looks a little funky. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if push that up in there. Focus, focus. It's looking better. Okay. So here's the end we didn't cut, sharp. Here's the end with the little trick. You don't have to have a fancy grinder to do this. You could do it with a file, piece of sandpaper, anything to grind it with. I'm going to take some soap, put a little bit on our finger. You don't want to use a finger, you can use your brush. Whatever you can think of, whatever you prefer. A little bit on there to get it started. And then a little bit in the grommet. Got some on my finger here. It's just soap, gang. Hopefully it ain't poison, right? It's in there. Swirled around all over the place. Let's see what we can do now with this puppy. Let's put our phone over here in our little place over here. I'm going to focus up so I can use two hands. It's already started. Way easier than without it. See that? Boom. In there. Get our little towel, clean it a little bit. Here's what it looks like inside. It's dirty and filthy from going on that rubber, but I'll clean you out real good. See, that one went a lot smoother than without the taper on there. So that's another good tip for you to make these buckets. Now you're probably gonna, after this, Rob, what's next? Well, you would take some kind of elbow and put it on here to go down, and just put it on the end like that. And what's that going to do? That's going to keep the roots from clogging that drain. And then I also recommend using a paint strainer in here as well. That helps with the roots. I've done it both ways, with and without. Let me tell you, what I did without, this bucket overflowed because the roots got down in the bottom and they circled up everything, and there was no drainage anymore. And one day, water's just pouring out of the top. And fortunately, you're home that day, and you catch it. What if you're gone, and it drains the whole system, blows up your pump, or whatever, wilts plants, stresses everything. Anyway, that's a couple of more tips there. Put a bevel on there, and that sucker goes through way easier. All right, God bless y'all. We'll see you next time.